Well, the last few games went swimmingly. Oh, wait, shoot. I forgot I wanted to change out the lands. How many forests do I have? I have 10 forests, which feels like it's still too many forests. Wait, shoot, where are they? I know I have them around here somewhere. It's hard to, like, scroll on this thing without... Wait, what? Oh, no, I have this. Okay, perfect. Alright, yeah, let's just do this, and then we have... there, and then boom, and boom. And then we have more green cards, yay. Actually, what do we have for red? We have Into the Night, and we have a statue. Statue is not so useful. Into the Night, that's like a wheel, though. That's not so useful. Splendid Reclamation, not necessarily so useful. Sure, let's grab a Massive Might, because why not? Combat tricks are very useful. Conditional, but useful. Also, at the moment, counting the previous episode of this that is now uploading and episode of Vivid Night that's now uploading, I am 20 episodes ahead for the channel, which is bad considering at one point I was literally 60 ahead. 20 episodes ahead is like, 10 days, so almost a week and a half. I can keep this and hope I get another land, because then I get that mana rock, and so I'll keep, and you go first, so I'm on the draw. I'll get one of my mountains. I'm fine with that. Watch me just be mana screwed this whole game instead, and be so annoyed at all of that. Nope, I got it. I like that you don't need a keyboard to play this. Yeah, sure, there are keyboard shortcuts, but I can just use my mouse and everything is fine. I hold my mouse differently when I know that I don't need other stuff to play. I don't have to like sit up and like mouse and keyboard, mouse and keyboard. I just like lean back, it's fine. Ooh, sheltering bows. And then put that on the pup. And then have the pup be bigger. Yes. Draw a card. Not a land, but I don't need to care. I also don't need to attack, strictly speaking. Yeah, I'll say no attacks, and I'll put up this bordered window at some point. Yeah, the theme of the bordered window, because I put that thing on it, they were able to destroy it. Fun. Bordered window up now? Actually, Weaver Blossoms up now. I would do the Nature's Embrace on a land, but it would, tap all my mana for that, so... Put this out now so I can have like 4 mana, maybe 5 mana next turn. Yeah, exile the dog, I'll lose 2, you gain 2. I know. I was almost expecting them to attack with a Doom Dissenter, even if they would attack with nothing else. Boom, 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 and I'd have the dog at 2. I'll just board up a window. I'll spend a turn and board up a window and then just pass there. Oh gosh. They're playing Orzhov kill spells. No, at least they can only swing in for 2. Yeah, sure, throw out the dog. Roar, don't attack. And if I can Nature's Embrace it next turn. Yeah, sure, fine, kill that thing. Okay. I was just waiting for them to play the cards like, hey, deal 2 damage to an attacking or blocking creature. I'd be like, no, my dog. My poor doggy. I could Nature's Embrace to make it a 3/3 Nature's Embrace that, but then I can't play anything afterwards. Or I could just throw out a 4/4 and be like, hey, look, this is the biggest thing on the board now. Yeah, second boarded window would mean that none of their creatures can deal combat damage to me. Alright, so with just that, I say no blocks. And then do I do this? Yeah, I think I just do the recruit. Got a few more things. Start a combat, that gets pumped. And oh gosh, yeah, if it ever gets to night for my turn, none of their current creatures can block the backside of this. No, none of them. See, now the only real downside is that both of these will flip into 4/3s if I kill that. No, that would be like a 2/2 then. I'm thinking just kill that, because they're going to lose creatures sooner or later, regardless. No sense in letting them get a lot of 3 hits in, when it's all going to happen sooner or later, regardless. Do I really want that? You know what, I think I'll throw this out. Yeah. That'll be a 4/4. This will be a 5/5. I will not attack. The Roller Recruit is basically just fodder right now, but I want to get Laid to Rest out first before the Roller Recruit dies, because that's a human and I'll draw a card off of it. Just destroy a creature. Perfect. Let's see how they attack before I determine how I block. There's lots of calculations of different ways that they could attack and how I should respond to it. Yeah, they spent all of their mana on that, and then they didn't even attack. Okay, perfect. Do I do the Laid to Rest and then put another counter on that? I could Ceremonial Knife. I think I Laid to Rest. Yeah, because I need extra mana for that. Crawling Infestation is not helping so much. Actually, if that's a 4/4 and that's a 2/2, this becomes even better sack fodder. So, because that will also be 2 life, which life is a resource. It is nice to have. Okay, with that bad out, I really want to keep out my boarded window. Oh god, yeah, gosh, I really should have recorded to show off the deck I had for the event, because it was, like, actually just awesome. Cinnamon, stop! Actually, if I block these 2, I'll take 3 damage, but that'll be it. So I'll keep my boarded window. Shenanigans? Shenanigans. Shenanigans. Alright, awesome. Do this. Play an Infestation Expert. Make a token. Go to combat. Boom, boom, boom. Now all of my creatures have Vigilance. What do they have for blockers? They have just that bat. So now I can start swinging back because, hey, Vigilance! Yay, Vigilance. And now I have actual blockers, so they have to leave up blockers. Or else I can just keep getting in, getting through, nice and easy. They have one card in hand. Is it another removal spell that they can use? 6 mana in this format. There's black removal spells, there's white removal spells, there's... It's a removal spell! Okay, no more vigilance. Gosh. Yeah, I played against someone who, within the top 15 cards of their library, no doing anything, top 15 cards, they had 4 copies of one removal spell. It's like, yeah, sure, it's a draft, so you can have more than 4 of a card in a deck, but they had a lot of that card. Yeah, not calling them a cheater, but I am calling the Arena client a cheater. And I feel like that's a fair call to make. Alright, I'll gain 6 life. Put a counter on this. Your biggest toughness is 3, so I can swing with that. Kind of don't want to. Kind of want to just swing with the puppy and just see how you react. And if you want to, because you have no tricks, all you have are flat out blocks. If you jump block it, that's fine for me. If they waste a bunch of creatures hoping to kill it, that works out very well for me. Okay, I'll definitely kill off... Actually, at this point, I'll kill off all of these. So, yes, kill them off, but in this order so the token goes away. You lose 3 creatures, I lose 1, and then I gain, like, 9 life. Seems fine for me. We're both down to 3 creatures. You didn't cast anything. I get flipped. But this gets flipped. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, and this is perfect. Sure, let's go to combat and let's swing with both of these. Both of these? Both of these, right now. You'll take all of that. And then I'll go into play this. Then it goes back to day. I got out my flyer! Or I got my reach creature. And they scoop. Hey, you know, 13 minutes for a game. And then another minute or 2 for the server to load. Yep, sometimes I think, oh, I gotta do recording. I'd better go and find something to record. And sometimes I go, hey, wait, I'm already playing a game. Why don't I just record this? Not a big fan of it, but I am going first, and I can boarded window turn 3. Okay. I can Dormant Grove turn 4, if nothing else. Not a great play with no creatures out. Boarded Window is a great play when they just have a Toxic Scorpion. It'll attack for 0. That Toxic Scorpion is probably not going to attack. I'll take 0. Alright, so you're doing Celestia stuff. Okay, 1-0 and it has Vigilance, so now that is 1-5. I could block the Scorpion, but I really don't want to. I, like, really don't want to. Because I'd lose my 1 creature, and I kind of need to have this creature out more. So I'm going to block that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Now I'm just going to Dormant Grove and start putting counters on this. Oh right, yeah, that gave that Scorpion Vigilance, too. Scorpions love Vigilance. Okay, so what I'm thinking next turn is go to combat, put the counter on, go to second main phase, Flourishing Hunter. Wow! No! You're really pushing, okay? You're really pushing to try to get those few training counters. Actually, I could have done the wolf first. I was doing this just so I'd get one extra life, but I realized I didn't. I could have put out the wolf first and Dormant Grove, but then I'd still have a scorpion to deal with, so I figure. Nope, Crushing Canopy. Not gonna get the Vigilance, but should probably deal with the scorpion regardless. Yeah, you know I can deal with you now. Only 4 extra mana. Enchanted creature gets +1/+3. Do I do that? I do that now. Let's put it on you, I guess. 2/2 and Trample is useful. I'm gonna do this first. Get out a bunch of creatures, because if the Scorpion dies, I get 2 auras that say that my creatures enter tapped. At this point, though, I'm willing to just kill the Scorpion. I'm very much willing to kill the Scorpion. Yeah, that's only 2 toughness. I'll lose my expert. But then I'll get another one, so it's fine, really. I can totally do this. I can totally do this. This is fine. This is fine. Go to blocks. Wait, what? Can I pump that up beyond 10? No. But I can kill the flyer, and that's the important thing. Actually, 7. I'll do this anyway. Pump this up. It won't kill both of them, but it'll leave it alive, and that's why they're double blocking, is to try to kill my Flourishing Hunter. But then they didn't. They still have a 4/7 that they can swing with, but they are running low on cards. Destroy the boarded window. To be fair, you could also have fought and, like, killed one of my things, but I mean, if you don't want to, you just don't want to. 4/7 is hard for me to deal with, so I... Actually, you know what? I will play a card and bank on the fact that they're gonna top deck a basic land and not be able to... cast anything. Boom! Called it. I'll also put out a base... Well, put out a land. Here's a forest. I'll swing with the Infested Werewolf. Yeah, they would have to double block to kill it, and if they choose to double block, I'll kill off their nice creature over there. And no, both of those are only 6 power. I need 1 more power to deal with that other thing. Yep, they're double blocking it, so I can kill the Sarblade. They kill off my token producer, but I got rid of one of their creatures as well, so everything is fine. Boom! When it comes down to top deck v top deck, whoever gets, like, the best stuff gets the win. Come on, Amina. Whoever gets the best stuff, I always find whenever I do the recordings, my voice just suddenly becomes weird. I'm very aware how weird my voice sounds. And I can't do nothing about it. Gosh. I have this whole list for all of my recordings to get everything, like, done properly. I don't know, it's nice to have something to work towards, even if that something is just you know, playing video games to put online with where almost nobody will see them. Basically nobody. Guard from your graveyard. That is terrifying. Yep, I'm getting massacred. It's not getting punished too hard for it. If I get one more mana, that's a lot of 3-drops I have here, okay? Boarded window, for sure. And then Weaver of Blossom, so I can at least have a creature for when that thing still swings. Well, actually... yeah, sacrifice that, I take 13. And they're like, ah, oh, wait. Boarded window saved my life, but... this is my last turn to try to do something to protect myself, and I'm not going to be able to save anything. Because all they have to do is use the Catapult Captain and sacrifice their Patchwork Crawler, and I'm just dead. Yep. Why is there a 113 in the set? I don't know. And it's like, what, 3 mana? It's like so cheap for that much toughness. Oh yeah, I didn't just tap, like, whatevs. Okay, I need to have a couple of either long... I either need to have 1 or 2 long games, or just a couple of really good fast ones. Yeah. Arena guesses what lands that you'll want to tap for spells, but sometimes you're like, no, 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 tap this way, because I'm going to be drawing cards, and I know I have, like, green 1-drops in this deck, but not red 1-drops, so I want to hold up a green mana in case I get the green 1-drop. Alright, this can be kept. Put out the puppy and just pump the pup. I don't know, it's almost like a good thing when the other player has to, like, spend so long deciding if they're gonna mulligan or not. Because you know that means that they have a bad hand. Alright, I'll put this out. Pump the wolves. Say go. Oh yeah, all creatures attack with... all of their creatures attack with toughness rather than power. So unfortunately, I'm taking a ton of damage. All of a sudden. 1, 2, yep, face off for it. Done. Now that thing's back to being just a 1/5, and hopefully they don't have another Ancient Lumber Knot ready to go right now. I've seen that happen in limited decks, where it's like, oh, you got rid of, like, my key piece? Okay, I'll play another one. Yeah, I'm just blowing this up now, like, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have no reason to do that before attacks, so... no. No attacks. And I'll just do this. Which doesn't change the actual amount of life I'm gaining, so it was in fact pointless. Yeah, this is... Wow, so rude! How dare you bleed out my spirit wolf? Okay, well, at least now I get 4 life from that thing dying, and you could have swung for 1 if you wanted to. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, how many more kill spells do you have in your last card? Yeah, not very many, huh? Oh, right, I can never use this for its 2 mana ability to, help make a wolf token. Because I can only use it for 2 mana when it's nighttime, and I can't use it. Yeah, and if it goes to nighttime, then I can't do that with it. I think a boarded window. Let's throw in some preservation. Yeah, shall we? I could attack, but there's no point attacking into the catapult fodder. Yep, now you're going to start rummaging your cards away. So at the very least, you can ensure that you always have something to play. But now you gain life. Alright, the wolf. And I'm hungry like a wolf. That's still a cool card. Not a land, but it's still cool. Can't attack through the catapult fodder, but eventually you can just get so many creatures it doesn't matter, which is why I always like the whole... Just try to get rid of the creatures when you can, especially if it doesn't cost you your own creatures. Just... Like, if I have to... like 1-for-1 one of these wolves for one of their creatures, it's like, hey, that cost me 4 mana. That cost them some mana and an actual card that they had to draw and get into their hand and everything. Do you have a counterspell? I wouldn't imagine that you would have a counterspell, but do you have a counterspell? You're on Gogari, not many counterspells. Instant speed removal. Sure. Let's put the counter on this thing. And they scoop, because they realize that they can't deal with the board state. Again, token creator. Very insanely useful. Even if it's just 1 token a turn, that's still advantage over turns, because limited can go on for a lot of turns. Yeah, overall, Magic the Gathering is a game of both luck and skill. You have to be lucky. Yeah, you have to be skillful enough to build a deck that with a decent... with okay amount of luck, you can get the right cards to get what you need. Because it doesn't matter how skilled of a player you are, you could just have an opening hand of just lands. You could just get very unlucky, have an opening hand that's entirely lands, and it's like, just basic lands. It's like, okay, what do you do? Don't play so many lands? Well, all you need is 7 lands in your deck to get that. And, oh, you don't... Oh, you play less than 7 lands? Okay, well, be prepared to never see them. Because honestly, 14 lands seems to be the point where I alternate between getting mana skewed and mana flooded. I can turn 3 boarded window, which is usually good against more aggro style strategies, because if they have like 10 1/1s and I have a boarded window, I'm fine. So all I have to do is wait and keep waiting. Yet do on that, do that, do that. Now the boarded window is looking like a bad idea, but I still don't have creatures. I have 2 knives in this deck? Gosh, I'm gonna have to start playing slower just so I can... I'm gonna have to start playing slower just so I have enough content for the rest of the episode. One, two, three, four. Essentially all I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'll swing in for 5 and destroy my beautiful boarded window. Again, if I had a second boarded window out. Whenever a creature deals counter damage to an enchanted player, that player exits the top card of the library. That creature's controller card may spend mana. Curse of Hospitality is out. What the hey did they use to blow it up? Oh no. They just attacked. That's how it blew up. And I didn't get the other land I needed. Doesn't particularly matter what I do now, because I'm already dead. Yeah, they swing in with everything. I take 5? Or I take 6. Take 6 and get rid of one of their creatures. Nope, dead. Was that turn... No, that wasn't turn 5. It's like turn 6 or something. So unfortunately, that is the end of that. Waiting for server. Waiting for the server again. It has to... You complain about loading screens in your games. Try playing this. So for all of that, we got 450 gems and 1 pack of cards. And they pushed me away from the screen, so you wouldn't be able to see that the entry fee is 750 gems. But we had enough coins, so we just paid coins in. As you open up packs, you get stuff for wild cards, blah blah blah. Oh look, another volatile arsonist. Which is cute. It pings stuff. Transforms into 1 of 3. What? Parasitic Grasp has proven useful. How many rares are in the set anyway? You know what? Since there's still time, I am going to just do some jumpstart. Whatever. This is time filler for the next half hour. Oh look, there are some cards from the set. Golgari is nice. So you pick 2 packs, and then you make a deck out of them. So it's tough and morbid. Let's do this. And a lot of these cards are standard legal, so you add all of these cards to your collection, and then you can play with most of the cards. So that's pretty cool. Gosh, trying to talk with my voice pitched like how I used to and like I'm trying to do now. It's because I haven't done it in a while. Yeah, I can do this. Or do I want that into tapped? I want this into tapped. I have it. I'm gonna have it into tapped. Oh look, it's the ancient lumber knot we saw earlier. This one is not fancy because they had the special fancy version for it, and I do not. This thingy. Check your heart. You gave that to the battlefield. Isn't there like a real... Yeah, I'm gonna save this for something really good. Yeah, attacks, add mana. Do I want this? I don't need it. Okay. Okay, I have a plan. Go to combat. Swing with the Circle of the Moon Druid. Go to blocks. Okay, they're flashing in a creature. Go to blocks. They block it. Okay, perfect. Cast Malachar Rebirth, targeting my Circle of the Moon Druid. The two creatures will trade, but that gets returned. I lost 2 life, but they lost a creature. I lost 2 life and a card. They lost, you know, a whole creature card. Interesting. No blocks. Unhallowed Phalanx. This would be all of the blocking potential that I need, and then I can also Ancient Lumber Knot to get it back and all that. Alright, I don't think that the Lord of the Ulvenwald is going to attack. No, it is. So I can and will just double block it. If they have a combat trick, then go ahead and use it. If they don't use their combat trick now, then they're going to keep a combat trick forever. Okay, they kept their creature. So here's my plan. Ancient Lumber Knot. So I could swing for 13 right now. Bite me. Tough, as in toughness matters. Okay, no, I have to block this one. Which means I lose my 13. Okay, but now it's daytime, and all I have to do is cast one spell. Cast Digraph Rebirth. So if I swing with this, they block with that, then they swing back and kill me on the crackback. But if I say no attacks, then I can keep my unhallowed phalanx out. Yeah, because... Yeah, as long as that is out like that, they're not going to... As long as I have a 13-13, there would be no reason for them to attack, unless they have a thing that pumps all of their creatures by 1, then they can attack and get the win. Now all they have to do is attack with these, and then that's all they need to win. Because I'm taking 4. I kill off both of those creatures, but now I'm at -1. But yeah, from the big event that happened, like, last night, I got some extra gems as a consolation of, oh, you didn't win the, you know, money prizing. But here's some... But here's, like, 5,000 gems, so you can not walk away empty-handed. So I was all like, oh, okay, sure. And, so I was like, well, I can do a lot of drafts, and also I have just over 10,000 coins. You can get coins just by completing challenges every day. So it's beneficial to go on every day and just play for like an hour or two just to do simple challenges like cast 20 green spells. Exile a thing. That is useful. That is useful. Just having a 1-2 out turn 1 can be useful. I kind of want to use this and kill that bird. But, oh wait, I don't have to. I'm fine. Or pay extras. No. I'll pass the turn. I'll pass the turn. I'll take like one swing and then I can eat one of their creatures. Alright, alright. I can eat like this thing. Okay, and then they... You could have done that and killed off my sentinel, but you kind of missed out on that. I'll pay the full cost and I will eat the Thunderous Orator. Oh no, it's 3. Okay, never mind. It's all of that extra stuff. Whatever. Unfortunately, that's a total of 5 mana, and I don't quite have that because this doesn't actually tap for mana right now. I could exile it, but it might keep these goblins at bay. Yeah, they kind of misplayed by not pumping their creatures. Both of them. Wait. Maybe? Wait. Yes. No. Yes. Maybe. Wait. Yes. No. So these both have double strike, so I could block that and take... you know, just the 2. Because, yeah, having this creature out is only going to be so useful. Although, to be fair, if I get rid of the bird, that thing is not going to have flying anymore. Oh, sure, why didn't I have this earlier? Okay, 2-2 with Decayed. It'll still have first strike, though. That is a problem. You know what? I'll do this. Okay, so I want to exile something. Kind of want to exile the Dualcraft Trainer. Actually, if I exile that, I'll be fine. Bird is annoying, though. But that will give a lot of stuff double strike, which is even worse. And this gives itself stuff. I'll exile that. That is the biggest thing. Yeah, sure, that will have first strike and flying. But these will not. So those... Oh no, this has Decayed anyway. Whatever. Yes, there are things that make 2-2 zombies, and there are things that make 2-2 zombies with Decayed. It's like, what are you gonna get? Well, you have to read the card carefully. By the way, you're on a clock. Tick-tock, hurry up. Like, let me just read my cards. No, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna Phalanx, I guess. Just get this thing out. Should prove useful eventually. I guess maybe I should have... Probably should have killed the bird. Like, yeah, sure. I've been hit for a lot, though, with the double strike. Get rid of that. Get rid of double strike for 1 turn. 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like, yeah, I'm going down to 7. Do 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 do. It's waiting on them to do something. Oh! I can cast a spell during combat? And then they pass priority. Sometimes I see the sorts of things that just, like, happen during the game. Like, you know, when the tiefling here was playing with the goblins. Yes, no, yeah. Imagine someone doing that, like, at an actual, like, table playing. It's like, oh, I'm going to attack with this. No, yes, no, yeah. It's like, are you attacking with that or are you not attacking? I'll say no attacks because I want to wait until I can put out the skeletal swarming, then attack with the zombie. Because then at the beginning of my end step, I make a tapped 1/1 black skeleton creature token, but if a creature died this turn, I make 2. If I attack with the zombie, it will die. Block that. Both of my creatures will live. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, yeah, no, I can play this like this. Go to combat, just swing with the zombie. It has died this turn. Pay 5, skeletal swarming, make 2 tokens. They're both 2/1s because each skeleton I control has trample, attacks each combat if able, and gets XOX as number of other skeletons you control. I kind of want to use a skeletal swarming just for a skeleton, like, tribal deck. And yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the birds, so I'm still taking 3 per turn until I can do something about that. I might be able to do something about that soon. Probably not, but I could. I just want to draw... Oh, what's this? When this ETBs, the beginning of your upkeep, mill a card. If a land card is milled this way, make a treasure. If a creature is milled, make a creature. If a non-creature non-land is milled, make a blood. So... And I get a token. Ooh. Okay, let's do this and this. Swing in. You probably... No. What? You could have totally blocked and killed it, then I could have gone back to share a Death's Whisper. So if the creature died this turn, pay 2 life, which I totally wouldn't wind up doing. We'll get 1-0 and gains vigilance till end of turn. Yeah, I guess I'll go to combat. Swing, swing, swing. Actually, shoot, I should have put that thing out first. Wait. What are you doing? Alright, what is this? When this ETB's target creature blocks this turn if able, beginning of your end step, creature die this turn, pay 2. I'll put out the Sentinel. And then I'll say go. And I have very important reasons for doing all of this. Yeah, the biggest issue is that you're going to have 3 flyers. They're all swinging for 2, and I can only block 1 of them. So that is game. Because I could not get rid of that fast enough. Yeah, I should have brought that thing out, forced that to block, then I at least have something. But, nope. Yeah. Because, hey, I'm going in. It's basically just going in blind. But despite the sound of coins, I'm not actually, like, losing money every time I battle this. And I just want to get 1 win. Because if you win with the Jumpstart deck, you get 1 extra card. Plus, like, you've already paid for the cards, might as well play them. So, Wizard of the Coast, like, yeah, you can get, like, a card if you win, and that's all of the prize. Oh, it's a free mulligan. I will keep this. I got my plan. Willen Chasm. Yeah, on the front side of... I like this card because on like the front side's a mana dork that can tap for a green but not on the turn you play it, Summoning Sickness. On the back side's a land that enters tapped so it can tap for a green but not on the turn you play it because of Summoning Sickness. Yeah, front side. So they have their Moon Dancer out, and that's basically a key part of the deck here, because as they gain life, that's going to become bigger and bigger and bigger, and become more and more and more of an issue to try to deal with. Plus, give them, like, card selection, because they're going to be able to, like, scry and stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, actually. I'd almost say, toss out this. Then toss out that backside as a land. This whole thing with, like, cards or cards on, like, the backside their lands is so weird and almost arbitrary. Yeah. Give your Chalice first strike, or just don't attack at all. Because, hey, I've got Death Touch. I don't know how self-explanatory the keywords are, but first strike, it strikes first. Death Touch, if it touches, it dies. Or, you know, things that whatever. Causes death for that which it touches. Okay. No, just cast your removal spell. Cool. They're running out of cards. Death Touching when this creature dies should battlefield tapped on its owner's control. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could do that. Kind of want to do it for only 3, though. I got this. I don't... Actually... I can just do this. Sacrifice a creature. Target that. Sacrifice that. If I just attacked with it, it would get sacrificed, and I wouldn't be able to cast the spell because it's sorcery speed, not instant speed, so... Oh well, could have done 2 more damage, but this gets rid of their creature. So... And now they have another life gain payoff card. No scrying, though. Alright, didn't even get anything back this time from all of that. I want to just do like this. And just like hope that they don't have another life gain. But I mean, if it's a land, they gain life. If it's not a land, it's going to be a life gain card. Basically, all of the cards in the deck gain life. I can block with the Florahedron. Yeah, Tangled Florahedron. Or the Tangled Veil. I'm sure there's a story in these 2 cards. A creature made from, like, the Hadrons. Yeah, block that. Take that. And pass the turn. If I had another creature that I could use for this, I could flip it, but no. Why does this card give life? It's arbitrary. You need to be used for turn up to 2 lands you control to the owner's hand. So you can bounce 2 tapped lands and replay them over the next 2 turns, which in this gives you more life. But are you even going to swing into these things? Oh yeah, you can just replay both of them. Pass to attackers. Which one do I even kill? I think they... because these both keep getting stronger constantly. Yeah, put that on that. Choose blockers. I feel like if I kill the land, it means that they can do less, but they're already in top deck mode. I'll kill off the unicorn, I guess. Because, yeah, if they put out a land, both of them would get bigger, but if they put out something else, the forest isn't going to get bigger. And that would turn tapped. 2 target cards from graveyards. Choose up to 2. That thing and that thing, I guess. I don't know. So now that transforms. And I'd love to be able to utilize that. Yeah. I can start utilizing the captain next turn, right? Yeah, I don't have to wait for sorcery speed and I'm like 1 mana short being able to do this. I mean that. Do I just kill that thing instead of taking 6? I could jump block with that, but I really don't want to. I could jump block, they kill the captain. But at this point I kind of need to keep out the failings, so I just kind of want to delay and keep removing their things. 1 for 1, but they get to choose. This is where banding would come in handy, because with if I had banding, I could make them just kill the actually, I could make them assign non-lethal damage to both of my creatures, and they would both live. Very nice combat trick. That card is better. That card is more useful right now, staying in my hand. So yeah, I just have to hope that they don't put out any more giant creatures or like, you know, 6 more lands. They put out like 6 more lands somehow. Or, you know, pacify my failings. I have to jump block, and these zombie tokens can't jump block. What's this? Jump blocks this turn, its controller loses 1 life. I'll destroy your forest, thank you. Yeah, and if you are if you choose to block, you're going to lose life for that, so. It all works out. That swamp is better, yeah, that swamp right now is more useful in my hand. Yeah, they get lots of mana, but they can't use it for anything. They can swing for 4. Just in case I get that card that gives me, like, blood tokens, having a card in my hand I can discard for that is still useful. And now they have a 6/6. I have 1 turn. I have 1 turn to do something. Nope. Even if I block the Lindworm, they can still hit me for 4 and I die, so. But it has been an hour, so timing is great. And next time we'll go off and do another event. I can easily do a few more hours of this. No big deal, right? Right?